Oh my gosh, to no one's shock at all, it's Tim. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Oh my god. It's like he's walking up like, all right, guys, let me see who is here. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Reality Trainwreck. It is the hunt for love, and here we are, but really, it's the hunt for lust. The new show has started, and it did not disappoint in the drama meter, and it's only episode 1, but of course, you can see how it's all fabricated, and we have a new slew of experts, dating coaches, that are gonna guide them on their way. Can you take a guess if it'll work out for any of them? I guess we'll find out, but first make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share with your friends. Make sure when you hit that bell, you hit all notifications so you can see any video that comes out, you get a notification for it. I definitely appreciate all the support. Let's get right into it because, well, if you don't want to watch the show, I watch it so you don't have to. You know, taking one for the team.
The dating pool, let's be honest, it has piss in it.
Does it now? Does it? And the problem with Chantel here is that, you know what, she drew the short straw when it came to Pedro. Obviously, he was not a fun human being, or so it would seem. But then she goes off to find herself in Europe, just randomly meeting random dudes off to the advice of her friends, and it's just not the way to go. So clearly, doing rebound stuff and coming to something like this is probably not the best route if you want to actually find someone to spend your life with.
I started duty dating, which is dating even if you don't feel like dating.
So you started doing something that you coined the term of duty dating when you don't really feel like dating. So how the hell would you expect to find someone if you're not even giving them your all because you don't want to be there? It makes no sense. Clearly, you don't have a clue what you're doing, and you're listening to advice from bad people. So probably shouldn't be here again because you know that the dating coaches are not going to give any good advice because I would love to see their success rates, but, you know, we'll get to that.
I was married, for crying out loud, and I never expected for that to end.
Who could have thought that it would have gone badly with Pedro, the guy that you would send money to, sent laptops to, sent all kinds of stuff for, and yet he wasn't in it for the right reasons and you can't see how you got here. I get it. You were blinded by love that you should have never been blinded by, but fine, you were blinded, but at least acknowledge that, okay, I can kind of see how I got here.
I was told there was going to be dating coaches here that kind of guide us through the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, sure. Dating coaches that are going to guide you through the next couple of weeks, and you thought that that was going to be a good idea, you're better off going into the real world and finding a dating coach who is also probably a scam artist, because the ones that are on TV are most definitely scam artists with, if you're lucky, a 1% success rate, because let's face it, dating coaches, and matchmakers and all this, you know what that is? That's throwing stuff at a wall and hoping it sticks. That's it. It's not a real thing. It's people that just start a business and say, hey, I'll hook you up, and just bring random people together. And guess what? Every now and again, one works out.
It's also the biggest Never mind. I don't want to say mistake.
What?
Everything happens for a reason.
You can say it was a mistake. Now, you can also say that, thankfully, I got a child out of it. I believe she had a child. So, you know what? That if I can draw one thing from it, I had my child, and that makes me happy. But you can also say it was a huge mistake being with this personality, and maybe I shouldn't have gone off of someone who clearly wasn't in it for the right reasons. But, you know, okay, if you want to go the route of everything happens for a reason, I'm like, yes, but you also have free will, and free will is you deciding these things. So, you can be thankful while also acknowledging that you might have made a mistake because it was a bad personality.
I don't want to waste any more time.
Oh, that's good.
Sitting around wanting something that's not there. Like,
advice for Rob: maybe when you find someone that might be someone you could see yourself with, you don't still try to be talking to a bunch of people over the internet, sexting, doing whatever the hell you're doing, and you might be able to make that relationship work. You're looking for a soulmate, but you got to realize that the whole concept of my person, everyone likes to say my person. Your person isn't really my person is out there. God doesn't handpick, whether you're religious or not. If you're religious, God's not handpicking saying, here's your person. You still have to do effort. You still have to go out there and make stuff work. And guess what? That's what a relationship is, making stuff work. Rob has never really tried to make something work. He did not have a good one with Sophie. She had her own faults. but he's got to work at it too. So him saying, oh, I've been searching for my soulmate. Not really, because you haven't really tried to make it work.
I could see that becoming a bigger problem.
Oh, okay. Could
I
you?
don't want to lie, but
But
if I can avoid talking about it, I definitely will.
what is he even? You were on the last 90-day iteration where it was last resort, where everyone saw this play out. Now, does that mean everyone in here was watching the show? Probably not. But you should at least go in expecting that people are going to be like, hey, did you ever get that divorce? Because they assume they've watched it play out. So him saying, I'm not going to lie, but I'm just not going to bring it up. Okay, don't bring it up, but someone will bring it up. Guarantee it.
Also, women throw themselves at me because I'm
do they?
superstar SojaBoy all
Oh, is
the way
that who you
from
are?
Africa.
Okay.
I'm an artist, I can sing.
So women throw themselves at you, but yet you're still constantly trying to get out of there and trying to get to the United States with any woman that'll have you, which clearly you're never in it for the right reasons. And to say I'm superstar SojaBoy, sure. Any of these garbage rappers on the radio today, and they're pretty much all garbage, would be 10 times better than you. Case in point. He promptly shows his best juvenile impression while singing like Sean Kingston with autotune. That's all this was. He's copying everyone while not really singing himself and making random music videos that he thinks are something that would be popular. And let me tell you something. Maybe you are popular in Nigeria. That very well may be. I know he keeps saying it. I don't see the evidence, but he keeps saying it. But no one knows who you are over here.
I want to have like 2 or 3 kids. It's possible.
Oh, okay.
And there's no way I can get that with other ladies.
But yet you kept doing it, making everyone think that you were just trying to get to green card. That's it. That's all you were trying to do. And then bringing up the whole, hey, maybe another wife to actually have kids. If you want to tell someone that you want people to think you're a scammer without telling them you're a scammer, there you go. You did it, buddy. And now you're saying I want kids, but I can't do it with older ladies. Did you just realize that, Usman? Oh my gosh, to no one's shock at all, it's Tim. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Oh my god. It's like he's walking up like, all right, guys, let me see who is here. Okay, is everyone doing okay? And then everyone's just like, I'm not going to say it. You want to say it? And then the big reveal, like this is some big shocker. I mean, come on, man. Everyone knows it's you.
I think most people, when they meet me, they think I'm dumb.
Oh.
But
why?
I think it's to my advantage.
Why is that?
Because then later on, if people ask you to do stuff, you're like, oh, I don't know how. Oh,
okay. So you like to play dumb. So people ask you to do stuff and you don't have to do stuff. So you're dumb and lazy? Is that what I'm getting here? She goes on to say that, well, I mean, like, I graduated with a degree in finance. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Good for you, I guess. But I know so many people who are so much smarter than most people who have gone to college, and they didn't go to college. People who have done great things in their life, made great successes, never went to college. But yet people like Cortney like to use that as a crutch of why they're smart. Now, I'm not saying you're actually dumb, but you're the one saying you play dumb. So there's a dumbness to that.
Whatever I've been doing has not been working, so I'm open to the professional help. I need it.
Not here, though. See, everyone's open to the professional help that they're going to be offering you with their fine dating coaches. Guarantee they're going to steer you in the wrong direction.
I went on vacation with him in Istanbul.
Huh?
I started falling for him.
What?
I stayed the night at his hotel a few times.
What the hell? She went on a vacation in Istanbul with Usman. She started falling for him and stayed in his hotel a few times. This girl going to be a problem. If you think that guy had anything to offer you other than a one-night stand, then you really got to correct how you think about things, because everyone knows that fool's a scammer, but you fell for it clearly.
I'm on some next thing. You cannot touch me.
Oh my gosh, to no one's shock ever, it's Tim's ex. Oh my gosh, like, it's so predictable at this point. And now let everything fall apart with how, oh, why would you put them here? Like, no one had any indication that they might have an ex here. So, yes, and she crazy, but we'll see more about that. Colt looks like he just wandered off the beach of his vacation that he was doing alone, and he thought, hey, maybe they'll never notice I'm here and I don't belong. He's like, maybe they won't notice me, guys. Let me just get a drink. That's what Colt looks like. He feels like he doesn't belong, and he looks like he doesn't belong.
Right now, I'm definitely not in the best place in my life.
Oh,
Recently
okay.
divorced, kind of in
Yeah.
between jobs,
Okay,
in between homes.
You're recently divorced, you're in between homes, and you're in between jobs, and you think somehow it's going to work for you here. As soon as you start to get to know anyone, which is something more than just surface level conversation, they're going to be like, well, I don't want a deadbeat. I don't want a no good, person that's not going to do anything to provide. Like, they're just going to look at you and walk the other way.
And then I meet porn stash.
What?
And that guy caught my eye.
This guy caught your oh my gosh. And it looks even more like it, but I have a comparison, but we'll wait till his mask gets off.
But I feel stupid because I was excited to see him and talk to him, and
Oh.
then he's pretending not to even know who I am. I'm like,
Oh my gosh, they're all so full of it. They are all just, like, I'm gonna burst a gasket or something from just all the madness and how stupid and hilarious they all are. I'm starting to like this show, and it is just full of craziness. It's nothing about it says relationship, but I could get behind the show. She is upset because Usman, aka SojaBoy, the best rapper in the whole wide world, is not even acknowledging her, knowing full well that they went on vacation together, and he's acting like he doesn't know her. Oh my gosh. I couldn't ask for a better show. I just couldn't.
My name is Nick.
Oh, hi,
and this
Nick.
is Tanya.
Hi, Nick and Tanya, your worthless dating coaches that are going to be steering everyone in the wrong direction while making sure everyone hooks up and plying them with alcohol so we can make sure we have good ratings. Hi.
it sounds like a lot of work. I was just planning on getting like white girl wasted the whole retreat. So
I mean, show over. That's it. That's the end. She just said the quiet part out loud. No one's really there for the right reasons. Everyone just probably wants to get drunk and just, in her mind, white girl drunk. I'm like, okay, has it ever ended well for you? It seems like when you get drunk, you end up in people's bed regretting your decisions or saying that you're in love with them. I'm thinking maybe alcohol is part of your problem.
Out of all the people, why is she here? You gotta be kidding me.
Again, shocked are you really, Tim? You've been on the show for like 37 years, constantly doing whether it's the show, the pillow talk, the after show, the single life, every single show, and you're shocked that they brought your ex here. Everyone's got to be kidding you, right? Come on, I mean, you're not that dumb. Come on.
Her too. Date her and then see if you still think she's sweet.
Out of all the 90-day singles here, I'm probably the closest.
Look at this fool. Look at him. He is terrified. He's trying to get advice on what to do. Should he talk to Jennifer? Should he have a conversation because it didn't end well last time? He's like paranoid. So I think he is genuinely stupid enough to not believe that an ex could be there because he looks scared. He's like, oh my God, is she there? Oh, is she there? Is she behind me? Oh my gosh. This dainty excuse for a man is very terrified, and I actually feel bad for him. I suggest the gym, bro.
I'm really curious about Colombia, but mostly because of you. It's not Colombia.
Good God, this guy is going to start out with some damn pickup lines like, I'm interested in Colombia, but not Colombia itself. I'm interested in you. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Did you hear that one? Yeah, are you tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day. Clearly, this guy is going to be that guy.
I know that he has a lot of secrets.
Oh,
so
does he?
watch out. Or maybe it's gonna be the time to tell them to the world too.
I'm going to venture to say that any secrets she claims she has, no one's going to be shocked at. But we see a little bit of that later in the episode where it's like, okay, I think she thinks she's got all this smoke, but ain't no fire behind that smoke.
Actually was joking with Courtney, pretending not to know her, and I just want to see how she's gonna react.
Now he's trying to make every excuse of why he didn't say anything to or he acted like he didn't know. And I was like, first he said he was playing. Then he said, I didn't say anything because I want to see how she reacts. Shut the you crazy wannabe rapper. I mean, I guess you're a rapper, but you're just not a good rapper. But you think you are. And you're just walking around like with all this confidence. It doesn't make sense. And then you're going to try to backtrack and say, no, I had great reasons behind this. I'm like, just, why did you, it's so stupid to just avoid. I mean, my God, you slept with her, y'all had a weekend, say, hey, we had a weekend, I'm going to explore other options. Still makes you a douche, but just at least be honest.
She's not here for me, and I'm not here for her. We're just trying to see what's going to happen.
Except for the fact that Courtney's like, I could see it happening, so I think y'all are on two different pages there. And this guy, this is the problem with him. He's going to give her hope, and she's going to take it and run with it because that's the kind of crazy person she is. She takes something, she's like the kind of person that someone would say hi to her, someone she likes, and kind of like maybe hand her coffee or something like that. And all of a sudden, that's this giant event where they love me, they want to be with me, all this stuff. That's the kind of person she is. And Usman has no problem exploiting anything. So this is not going to be good. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh.
Out, I look forward to getting to know her.
Inside, for one, inside and out, you haven't gotten to know anyone. How do you know if they're beautiful on the inside? For two, you know who he looks like now that the mask's off? He looks like the Dastardly guy. Him and Dastardly and Muttley from the old racing cartoons way back in the day. If you don't know what it is, look up Dastardly and Muttley, and my God, it's like looking in a mirror. I was trying to place it. I don't know why this, Tiffany's like porn stash and all this. I'm like, no, that's Dastardly right there. Or also the villain from Frosty the Snowman. Kind of looks like him as well. So I don't know. I might be able to get behind this guy because I kind of like those characters.
He's kind of toxic, manipulative, swaggy.
She's all about Rob because he's toxic, manipulative, and swaggy. And one might wonder why you got here and you're still single. Or one might not wonder at all because you just said the quiet part out loud. Clearly, another example of hunt for lust.
Give me the kiss first.
And there it is. We are 1 hour in. Good God, man. Slow down on the tongue. Good gracious. Like, down her throat, man. I mean, Rob. Come on, bro, Chacho. I mean, whatever. But damn, they are 1 hour in and they're making out. Now, to Rob's defense, this wasn't really him. It was more so her pushing. But he didn't last very long in saying, look, I'm trying to be good here. Then like 2 seconds later, all right, let me make out with her because she said to him, hey, they say I have a big butt for a white girl. And he's like, can I see it? And she's like, only if you kiss me. I'm like, my God, this girl's going to be a problem.
But you don't know me?
Huh?
For real,
No,
be honest.
I don't know you.
What? He is seriously bothered that she said she didn't know him. He's like, I'm SojaBoy. I am Usman of Nigeria. You don't know me? I have the greatest rap album of all time in Nigeria. You don't know me? He is really bothered that she said that. Now, she's lying. She does know him. She said that she knew about the whole hookup thing with him and Cortney, and she thought he was a scammer and everything, which he is. But now she's lying about it, which is kind of weird. But he is really bothered by this.
She doesn't know that I know that.
Ah.
Why don't you mind your business? Attacking me for no reason. I didn't do nothing to you.
Except for want to scam people. But why you bother me? Why you attack me for no reason, except for all the things I've done in the past? Stop it! Like, damn it, Usman, you ain't fooling no one. I mean, maybe you're a fun guy. Maybe you're a cool guy to hang out with. But you definitely was trying to get a green card really hard for a while there.
Because it's all over the blogs that Usman is a scammer who just wants a green card.
Now, to his defense a little bit, all the evidence she has, it's all over the blogs. You would have been better off saying, did you watch those seasons of 90 Day Fiancé? And said, it's all over the blogs. I'm like, all right, Chantel, you might want to give a little bit more than that if you're claiming the scam artist thing. But he's clearly a scam artist. Look at Colt wandering in like he's the friend of all the women. He's like, hi guys, I'm just here to do, what do you need? Do you need me to grab your bikini for you? Do you need a towel after you get out of the shower? I can hand you that. That's okay. He looks like he's the friend they just keep around. Poor Colt. Will it ever work for him? I mean, he might have to actually treat people better. But, you know, it looks pretty bad here.
Well, you know, on a good day.
7 times a day?
It can be.
Yeah.
7 rounds with who? Himself and his computer.
I love how Cortney is throwing shots across the bow. Now, Colt's thing's like, I could do 7 times a day, guys. That's how my healthy sex drive is, okay? But, you know, Cortney's saying, like, making fun of him, which typically I wouldn't have a problem with, except for the fact that this is the person who is just wanting to get drunk and likes to make bad decisions when they're drunk. Like, I don't know, spending a vacation with Usman, who clearly wasn't about you, but yet the alcohol probably helped that situation along. So she might want to, like, stop throwing stones in her glass house or something.
You know, like buying you everything, being supportive to your family.
Yeah, I never received anything from him. Like,
I don't believe her for a second. So I will say, like, I don't know about their relationship much, but he's for some reason Usman thinks it's a good idea to say, hey, by the way, Tim was saying these things. Now, should be Tim saying those? No, not really, because he also says, don't talk about me, Jeniffer, and then he proceeds to talk about her. So, you know, she's kind of gonna fire back at you. But right, what we have here is Tim claimed that she was a gold digger and he sent her money all the time. And she's saying that never happened at all. I don't believe that for a second. I 100% believe that Tim was sending her money and she's just lying about it at this point. So, sorry, I believe Tim on that one.
He paid to a guy to dance for me.
Oh, what?
As he was watching.
Okay,
I was like,
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought she was going to say he paid a guy to dance for him while she was just randomly there. So this is her revealing the big deep dark secrets. And let's be honest, have you looked at Tim? I don't think anything she said would really shock anybody. I mean, the guy looks like he might be attracted elsewhere other than women. Let's just say that. But either way, she comes up with, he paid a guy to dance for me so he could watch. Okay, so he's a cuck. Weird? Yes. Fetish? Yes. Normal people do that kind of crap? No. But am I shocked and this is like groundbreaking for Tim? Probably not. Like, that wouldn't be shocking at all.
he said that with his ex-girlfriends, he loved to go to swingers.
Okay, and then the next thing was he likes to go to swingers clubs. Also, not going to be something that helps you with a long-term relationship. But is this any kind of groundbreaking, like, oh my gosh, this is some giant thing? No, I'm just kind of like, yeah, but this is 90 Day Fiancé, and all of y'all have all kinds of crazy things in your closet with stuff you do. So I don't know why you're acting like this is some big thing.
I'm not going to judge Tim, to each their own.
Yeah.
But I just don't.
He's not going to judge Tim because he's got his own stuff going on, to each their own. But let me ask you something here. How the hell does Rob keep getting tied up with the men who have the same proclivities? First, Gino, clearly he was in the closet about liking to watch. He was definitely a cuck in the corner over there, letting Jasmine do whatever the hell she wanted. And now you have Tim, who also has that same thing. Why are people that come around Rob have kind of the same fetishes?
It's like kind of like hanging out with one of the bros.
Okay.
Almost. Like she's got a very bro personality, which I kind of like.
Not shocking at all. It's like one of the bros. She's got a bro personality, and I kind of like it. Yeah, Tim. None of us are all surprised at that at all. But the whole thing about this was the girl that's talking to Rob is decided to reveal to everybody in the house just about her first time doing a certain act, which is not your typical intimacy act. Let's just say that. If you watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. And she decided to just tell everyone like it was just open business. So right then and there, that should say to you, no, this person in this state is not material for being in a long-term relationship. It wasn't just Rob she was talking to. It was everyone else. So, yeah. Attention for sure.
All right, friends. Now that you're in your hot tubs, here's a few drinks. So take a sip,
okay.
Relax.
This is their idea of speed dating. We're going to put you in hot tubs in swimsuits. We're going to ply you with alcohol. And this will probably work better than traditional speed dating, which also doesn't work. But these are the dating experts. These are your dating coaches right now. Alcohol, hot tubs, swimsuits. But let's have a deep conversation. Oh my God, please, for the love of God, put me on this show. I don't care what you call me, dating guru, even though I'm not. I don't give a damn. I guarantee I can give better advice than any person they put on this show. And I don't even do this. Like, I could connect you. I can connect all these people. I don't do that crap. Please put me up there. I'll get you some ratings. It'll be fun.
But I'll take out the girls, poke them out, and maybe I can attract a man.
Yes, probably, for, a night or a one-night stand, and then they'll be gone because do you want a long-term relationship or you want a hookup? Guarantee you can get a hookup. Go up to many random guys in a bar because alcohol is clearly involved, and you can get a hookup. Is that what you want, or you want something long-term?
Polygamy? Oh, no, man. It's hard enough keeping one woman happy.
This girl starts off with the question, are you okay with polygamy to Rob? Run. Rob, if you're serious at all, run for your life. It's not something that's going to work, and you're going to be right back to where you started at square one.
This cherry is huge.
What?
Oh.
Oh my God. This girl, Is this going to be the densest girl of the bunch? She looked at the cherry in there and said, "This cherry is huge." And the guy looked at it and said, it's the water makes it big. I mean, it's science. Could we, I mean, I'll teach you, I guess. But, yeah, that's like his reaction there. Oh my God. I can't, this is going to be an entertaining show. I will say that.
I've been proposed to 5 times. I've been engaged 3 times.
Okay, so the girl right there who disclosed these intimate acts and was also already making out with Rob decides to act like she's shy and all these things to all them, but then says, I've been engaged like 3, whatever she said, 3 times, been engaged 5 times, been proposed to twice, whatever she said. But either way, all this stuff, and yet you're trying to play shy now after all the things you said before. Dastardly is not happy. Look at that face.
Taken back by it because my ex was a 7-year marriage, not just a boyfriend, and you don't know what's behind that door.
Sure, you don't, but this is the thing: is he asked like something about your past relationship or what would your ex say about you or something? Okay, you're just making conversation. You could argue maybe it's a little deep for first conversation, but just conversation. She's acting like she's offended. But it's speed dating. This is the kind of stuff. And then what she said was, Pedro would say, "You took my money. You took my money." And then the guy's like, did you take his money? And she said, "I took the money out of our joint account." And he's like, "What? Was it his money though?" I mean, these are questions. By the way, these people allegedly, they make it seem like they don't know that all these people are on 90 Day Fiancé. So they don't know who these people are. So it's definitely a legitimate question. You don't know the history, you don't know the past or anything to say, are you going to just take someone's money when you get upset? And you're not really answering the question. So bad start for Chantel.
And I'm trying my best to not blow a gasket at this point.
She's sabotaging your chances there, and you're trying not to blow a gasket. While I have to point out, even though I think she is absolutely crazy, does not deserve to be with anyone, and is definitely out to get him and just be a Black Widow, he is also talking about her. So I don't think you're helping what's going on with you by saying she's a gold digger and all these things to other people and saying, good luck with her. Yeah, you probably want to practice what you preach and just leave it alone. Stop talking about her. Move on if you really want to find somebody. What the hell? Look at this fool.
I'm sweating my balls off.
Oh, my, you sweating something off. My God, this fool. Hey, I hope he brought industrial strength deodorant because damn, how you going to get anyone walking around like that 24/7? You know damn well you're going to go take a shower, change your shirt, and you're going to be right back to sweating like that. People who sweat like that, it don't matter. Throw on a different shirt, it automatically soaks. So good luck with that, Colt.
I liked it.
Okay, so she tells this whole thing about how, some of my distraction might be because, oh, by the way, my friend who expressed her feelings for me and they were drunk and then they kissed and she kind of liked it. She kissed a girl and she liked it, okay? She's like, all of a sudden the Katy Perry song starts playing in the background. Like, and now all of a sudden you're distracted by this? Okay, it's pretty simple. Do you want to be with a girl or a guy? Because if you're here, the whole storyline for her is going to be, I want to find love, but now I got to question whether this is important to me or not. And this show is so predictable. It is ridiculous. I'm telling you, it's going to be a whole thing for Chantel this whole damn season until maybe at the end she makes a decision. That's groundbreaking. This whole show was an absolute ish show. And you know what? I'm here for it because none of these people are in any kind of place to have a long-term relationship. And quite frankly, none of them are really these good people that you're like, God, I really want to work for them. Most of them have skeletons in their closet. Most of them are willing to backstab people. Most of them had issues in various ways or various circumstances with their relationships as well. And you're like, why are you here other than to drink and hook up? So 90 Day Fiancé Hunt for Love is really already 90 Day Fiancé Hunt for Lust. I'm surprised no one hooked up on the first time, but that is where we are. We will see how it continues to play out because it is going to be an interesting season. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share with your friends, and I will see y'all next time.